Air.
All right, Angie, Friday nights in December, usually big basketball nights, right? We've got the frenzy on tap and ready to go, but no question, Tim Beckman's departure for the University of Illinois, the biggest story of the day. Here he is being introduced as the new head coach of the Illini just about 2 hours ago, 24 hours after we spoke with him at the Glass Bowl. Moving up from the MAC to the Big Ten, a logical stepping stone and truly a dream come true. Coach saying this is one of the most important days of his life.
To my day, I would say that this is as good a day as it is when I had my children born. This is a dream come true for the Beckman family. You're not just embracing a new head football coach in Tim Beckman, but you're embracing a family, a wife that will be willing, as I see our Illini football players out there, willing every Thursday night to cook you lasagna. So I'll be eating lasagna for 13 straight weeks.
Hey, that's better than peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Good stuff. All right, you may recall yesterday it was reported Illinois could offer up to $2 million a year for their next coach. Well, today we learned Beckman has a 5-year deal worth $9 million. That's why you go from the MAC to the Big Ten, Angie. All right, coming up in sports, we'll hear more from Coach Beckman, plus his former players at UT and the new interim coach of the Rockets.
A nice Fighting Illini welcome for Tim Beckman.
And with that, a week of rumors and speculation became fact in Champaign, Illinois just a couple hours ago. Now, Coach had a long press conference, but he was excited. Here he is on saying how difficult it was to say goodbye to Toledo.
This opportunity came about because of a bunch of gentlemen that I had the toughest time in the world this morning saying goodbye to. It was 105 Rockets that gave me the best experience that I've had in the last 3 years. I just look for an even bigger and better experience here at the University of Illinois.
Speaking of those Rockets back home, they move on as best as they can. Practicing today at the Fetterman Center in preparation for the Armed Forces Bowl against Air Force. Anytime you play 3 years for a head coach and he leaves for bigger and better things right before your bowl game, it's a bit disappointing, but the Rockets say they understand.
We understand that college football is a business and it's about moving up levels, and a lot of good coaches started off in the MAC to start their career off and have great success elsewhere, so it's kind of like a stepping stone.
No hard feelings on our side, no hard feelings on his side. It's just a decision he had to make for his family.
Moving into the role of interim head coach is offensive coordinator Matt Campbell. They were talking to athletic director Mike O'Brien earlier today. Under Campbell's guidance, the Rockets are among the top 10 teams in the country in total offense. The 32-year-old Ohio native will undoubtedly have the inside track to the full-time head coaching position. As for now, he embraces his opportunity.
It's always been a dream of mine to be a head football coach, and I've certainly had the opportunity to be a part of the University of Toledo, and I love what Toledo stands for. And my sole purpose right now and focus is these young men in preparing this staff and these young men to go play a great game here on the 28th of December.
So here's a look at Campbell's resume, obviously from Mount Union, and he's an intense guy. You got to love him when you're around him for a while. He's been a UT assistant since 2009, coming over with Coach Beckman, the offensive coordinator this year. Also worked under Gregg Brandon at Bowling Green, was back at his alma mater, Mount Union, from 04 to 05, and a GA in Gregg Brandon's first year at BG.